What's going on, guys? My name is Jay and welcome to the official YouTube channel of Card Hub Philippines with a new video. Some kind of a slab reveal, not the PSA, BGS, or HGA kind, but a local agency called the Slabs Studio. We did make an unboxing video on our Facebook group. Check that out, Facebook group / Card Hub Bricks. So you want to see how Slab Studio sent out their slabs and how does the raw slabs look like? Because Slab Studio is not a slabbing or grading or authenticating agency per se. They are local in the Philippines and they make slabs or cases with slab-like feel. Bit of a protection for your PC. Kind of like the 90s case. I have a sample here, like a snap-on case, an old one actually, back in the early 90s. It's not screw down, it's not the magnetic case, just a typical snap-on, clip-on case. So it's similar to that. And what's cool about Slab Studio is they have custom labels, sort of SGA-ish custom slabs. Again, these are local in the Philippines. They are not sponsored. They didn't give it to. These are not gifted. These are all our PCs, and we're happy on our returns, and we want to share them with you, and hopefully you would want to try them out yourselves. So first off, I'll show you the first card, the first lab. The back of the card is Giannis. The front is, there you go. So the highlight of their slabs would be their custom label. As you can see here, it has the player's number, the name of the year of the card, the name of the brand and the card set, the name of the player, and the card number. And that's the front, and this is the back of the slab. So you can see the etching of the name, the label, and the logo, and also an etching here on this side, right? So this is the first slab, and just to compare it with the PSA ones, because the PSA is the closest that you could compare Slab Studio with. So height and width virtually the same, identical. Just the thickness of the slab, a bit thicker slab would be Slab Studios. Again, height and width virtually identical. All right. So first card, Giannis, and you will be able to see later the different options on their labels. That's first card. Second, we have Chef Curry Prism Red Wave. So you have the black label with the red bar. And how cool is that? All right. Third card, one of my favorite this year is bam, the Melo Ball 2020-2021 Panini Court Kings Rookies 1. You see the number, the card number would be here. So on your order, they would ask you to make an Excel file if you are going to order on via their Instagram account. They will be asking you to send out an Excel file of the information of the card or cards that you wanted to have slabbed. And it's best for us to double check and triple check the details of the card, because they may correct it, they may not. So it's best for us to submit the right information firsthand. All right, so that's LaMelo Ball. Next card, clearly Donruss, LaMelo Ball. So here's the difference between the two labels. The first, or the Court Kings, would have the dark gradient label. The second, or the clearly Donruss, has the light gradient. Only difference is the background of the label is white on the clearly Donruss and black on the Court Kings. The difference between the white and the custom Giannis would be the Giannis would have a cream background, whereas the standard light gradient would have a white background on the label. So if you have this card, or a Milwaukee Buck card, you may want to ask or request for a custom label that they may accommodate. Right, so that's the difference between the light and the dark gradient labels. How cool is the clearly Donruss on this slab? Next card is Luka Doncic, 2018-2019 Panini Donruss base card. Again, with the standard light and a blue bar on the name. I really like the way they had the character they used with both C's on Doncic's name. I didn't have that. I just had the plain characters, but they did put or include the right characters on his name, so that's very cool of Slabs Studio. Okay, so 177, 177. So normally you can also ask for this to be light, but this bar would match the bar on the card. So that's the best possible label that you can have on this particular card. Next would be a Jordan Clarkson, 2014-2015 Panini Excalibur, his rookie year. And that's the difference between the two cards. You have the the blue bar there, and this regular bar on Clarkson's name. And you can also opt to have this in purple, either both or just one, just to have or just to match the Lakers uniform or team colors. We opted to have both in gold. There you go. All right. Next card would be now a bit of a throwback, going back to the 90s. One of our favorite cards, a Tim Duncan 1997-98 Flair Showcase Row 3, card number 5. See how the labels suit the actual card, and we'll see how the ampersand is filled, the character is filled compared to the previous ones where just have the border. You can have that option as well. So that small detail you can have requested, specifically requested for this to have filled, so you have the difference. So there. Again, it's all about the details and what you want to have on your cards, on your slabs. So this is pretty much a bit of a challenge, because in this card, it says section 2, row 3, seat 5. You will need to know that the number 5 is the card number, and this is the variation. There are rows 2, 1, and 0. So they included that on your card. So card number and the variation. And normally, if your card is numbered, you'd also include that on the label. That's Flair Showcase, my favorite card set to date. All right, so we're going to second half. Bam. It's a Kobe Bryant Flair Ultra All Rookie insert. So the card number is 3 of 15. So they have that number 3 on the label. So black card, black background matches the black border on the label. You can opt to have, again, this in purple if that's your preference. All right, so it matches with the next card, actually, which is the base card, the Flair Ultra base card. See how it looks when you have both cards with the same label. That's one effect of Slabs Studio. If you have a set and you have all of those cards with the same type of label, it looks cool, especially when you have them on display. Have the insert and the base card of Kobe. Right? On to last part. A Skybox Premium Rookie Kobe Bryant. Now this is one would really emphasize the type of card you have, because you have a dual color background and it matches with the gradient effect of the label. How cool. Right? Last two, definitely not least, would be bam. Michael Jordan Flair Ultra Gold Medallion. Back at the card, 23G. That's where you would see if they would include, there you go. They included the G on the number and the parallel name Gold Medallion. Specifically added the G on the number because I wouldn't know if they would include that if I didn't put it there. The label's color is a bit of a semi-matte gold, so it matches perfectly on the card. But they also do have a an extra label with the red one, with matches the Boost colors. All right, and our last card, it's actually our favorite card on our PC, is bam. A Skybox Premium Michael Jordan base with the classic dark label. So again, there are 6 options. You have the classic light, the classic dark, you have the modern light, the modern dark, the dark gradient, and the light gradient. So good thing about Slab Studios, again, they're not a grading company nor authenticating company or agency. They produce a good slab that has a PSA feel to it. And 2, you will need to send out your cards to Slab Studio. They will just need to send out the information and they'll be able to make the slab and the label for you and ship it out. We actually, again, sent out our order on a Saturday night. and we received our slabs on a Tuesday afternoon. So that's quick turnaround time. And this also has, or each slab also has a protective or resealable protective cover. That's a plus. So you won't need to worry about protecting your slabs. So if you want to order, you have two options. You can visit their website, slabs.studio. It's a very straightforward website. You can choose the labels and input the information of your cards. But if you want to ask more about the product first before ordering, always shoot them a DM on their Instagram. That's slabs.studio. So you can also check out those information on the description box below and follow us. Also on Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. Subscribe. Click that bell for notification of future videos. Again, my name is Jay. Thanks for watching. God bless. Stay safe. Peace.